Okay, class, once again, good morning. So, this would be our second lesson for our topic, which is major components of an information system. So, right now, the major components of an information system would be the data, uh, database, process, and also an information. Okay. So, technically, a data is a facts and statistics collected together for reference or analysis, while the database is an electronic stored systematic collection of data. It can contain any type of data, including words, numbers, images, videos, and files. And also, you can use a software called the Database Management System, or what we call the DVMS, to store, retrieve, and edit data. All right. So later on, we will be giving you an example of a database. So, and a process is a set of activities associated with the collection of management of information from one or more sources and distribution of that information to one or more audiences. So like what I'm doing right now, no. So I am distributing the information to you guys, right? And lastly would be the information. This is also a group of data that collectively carries a logical meaning. Right? So we'll be discussing more and then deeply on the next slides, right? Right. So next slide would be the data. So usually our data is the one we are inputting on the system, no? So usually ito yung pag-enter natin ng mga data. Halimbawa, um, meron tayong information na kailangan o meron tayong requirement, no? So nagko-compute ka and then one of the requirement is to give the specific data na kailangan mo para to achieve yung goal mo, no? So that is why we have to input it into the system. Okay? Source of data, it can also be external or internal, no? So in our organization, usually we are reaching out together with the external uh, sources. No, for example, um, we are in the Facebook. We have the software Facebook, di ba? So hindi naman lahat coming from internal or from the organization. For example, nito is yung mga yung ano what to call this, yung mga external or mga partner nila, di ba? So ano ba yung mga example ng mga partners nila? For example, dun sa marketplace, di ba? So there are also be a partner na nag-enter yung mga seller, no, they are the one which are the external and giving providing or uploading an information, which is yung pag-sell or pagpo-post ng mga pictures or yung mga products that they are selling, di ba? Doon sa marketplace. And also internal, uh, this is the internal sources, no, na they are, for example, from one department to another department. No? So, for example, privacy department and the security department ng Facebook, they are reaching out to each other. For example, just a for example lang ha. So, that's what you call the internal source of data. Okay? And next is the time orientation. So, time orientation, usually, um, we have past data, and is collected for the performance report. For example, nag-a-analyze ka ng data, alam mo, sa sales, nag-a-analyze ka, and then ano ba yung sales mo for the past months? So, anong araw ba yung mabili? Whether weekend, marami kang benta, weekend ba to, or weekdays. You know. And while the current data is you are using for the operational reports. So, for example, just to give you an example is that, um, for example, for today, no, sino ba yung seller or sino ba yung seller na maraming benta for today? O ano ba yung is there any issue that they are encountering during placing an order? Something like that. And lastly, data can be collected in different forms. So one is the aggregated and two is the disaggregated. So what aggregated is all about? So this is to aggregate data is to compile or summarize data. No, summarize na siya. Pinagsama-sama na siya, no? And while disaggregated is data is to break down aggregated into components part or smaller data. Kumbaga parang pinag-group mo sila in the smaller part. So, next slide, database, right? So, database is this is a heart of our information system. So, it also collect a collection of all relevant data in a series of um, integrated files. So just to give you an example, no. For example na lang is YouTube, no. So si YouTube, malaki yung database niyan. Bakit? No? Paano ko nasabing malaki? Kasi yung gaano kabigat yung mga videos that our blogger are uploading there, you know. So and hindi din sila nagdi-delete, di ba? So imagine how big the database is, no? So kailangan nila mag-produce, no? Ng more hardware or ng more storage kasi um, every day marami nag-upload, no? Nag-upload ng mga files, ng mga video, even Facebook, no, there's a lot of videos, there's a lot of pictures, mga high definition, yung mga ano pa, patataas pa na resolution, 'di ba? So, but this is the business of YouTube or Facebook, no? So that's why they are investing for that, no? And this is one of the essential for the success of any information system. So without those data or without this database, definitely yung they will not be able to get a success. No? Kasi ito yung like what I mentioned, no, this is for example si Facebook, this is their business. So this their business will not be success if they don't have the database na can cater yung pag-upload ng mga videos, mga pictures, and etc. Okay? And even yung mga chats natin, di ba? They are uploading and mga comments, likes, di ba? And also, mga calls natin. So, yung mga files natin that we are sending through Messenger. So, definitely, no, success of the information system is the essential. Okay? And next would be database management system or the DBMS. This is for example nito if you're familiar with Oracle, Microsoft SQL, Access, and other databases software. Okay? And this is to reduces personnel time needed to gather, process, and interpret data manually. So, 'di ba usually yung pagka manual yung ginagawa natin talagang naka-Excel lang ini-input natin then saka tayo mag-a-analyze. For example, marami kang information halimbawa yung business mo nag-open na siya for more than 10 years. So imagine, ikaw mismo, um, kailangan mong i-store yung data mo for the longest time, 'di ba? So, and medyo mahirap siyang i-keep kasi unang-una limited lang yung kayang i-store dun sa ano natin, dun sa laptop natin. And if you're going to purchase a external hard drive, definitely um ano pa rin, hindi din siya ganun kadaling i-handle kasi from time to time mag-i-store ka. What if malaglag 'yon? What if masunog? So what will happen? Masunugan kayo or whatsoever, what will happen to those data? So mawawala na siya. Right? Di katulad ng if we have a central databases, so pwede natin siya pwede tayong mag-backup and kung saan natin i-store. Okay? So next slide would be process. No? Process generates the most useful type of information for decision making. If you're familiar with the flow chart, no? So usually may mga decision making tayo na halimbawa, kay Jollibee na lang, 'di ba? Bibili tayo kay Jollibee. Punta tayo sa order, sa counter, or bibigay tayo ng order. Pag nagbibigay tayo ng order, there is the decision making that we are there is a decision that we are making eh. So, for example, ano ba yung bibili natin? Ano ba yung order natin na is it burger, rice, and chicken with ano ba to? With price ba to? And anong drinks mo? Ang drinks mo ba is Coke, Sprite, Royal, or juice, di ba? So, there is a process kasi ang process number 1 mo, pupunta ka dun sa Jollibee, and then process number 2, pupunta ka dun sa counter, and then process number 3, ibibigay mo yung order mo dun sa cashier, and then ibibigay mo din ng bayad. And then ang next step nun, next process nun is that pagka na take mo na yung order, si chef or si cook, they will be preparing for your food or ordered food. And then next is i-serve naman sa'yo. And then next naman nun is ikaw kakainin mo. Yeah. So that is a example lang naman ng process. Um, Generally includes transaction processing reports and model for decision analysis. So there is a decision processing reports daw, no? Usually kapag tayo naman, alam mo, meron naman tayong sariling business. Tayo, alam mo, online business tayo. Sa example, nagtitinda tayo or nagsisell tayo through the marketplace. So, um, you can see dun sa dun sa data mo or dun sa mga processing reports mo na alin ba dito yung mga mabentang product. Halimbawa, meron kang ang business mo sports equipment. No? For example, bola ng volleyball, bola ng basketball, bola ng football or soccer. Then, based on your reports, ang pinakamabili doon sa products mo is yung bola ng basketball. No? So you have to analyze, no? Bakit ba bakit ba mabili yung basketball, yung bola ng basketball versus dun sa bola ng soccer, bola ng volleyball and etc. No? Tingnan you have to you have to think, you're going to think why, no? Parang you are just um thinking for the root cause, no? First, you have to check then if siguro dahil most of the people na malapit dun sa store mo is mga lalaki. no? And also dun sa store, dun sa location mo is talagang they are promoting the basketball rather than the volleyball or soccer, 'di ba? Or nakapalibot dun sa store mo is multiple basketball courts, 'di ba? So that's the reason, no. So first, dito sa model for decision analysis is pag-iisipan mo dito since mataas yung since yung area mo is mga nakapalibot doon is mga basketball courts, iisipin mo, do we still, is it worth it pa ba to continue selling the volleyball, no? The volleyball or the soccer ball, no? So that's what you call the decision making that you're going to analyze. You know? And next would be to include a wide range of models to support all level of decision making. So yung mga nabanggit ko, there are a lot of wide range to support all the decision making that you're going to make when it comes to your business. Okay? The next, um, information. Information, this is an output of information system. Ibig sabihin, yung output or yung mga reports na nakukuha mo dun sa information system, that was called the information. Okay? And the facts that have been analyzed by the process components. Okay? Quality of information. It should be timeliness, integration with other data and information, consistency and accuracy, and also relevance. So this would be included in your information. This is the quality. So bakit ba nasabi natin na timeliness, integration with other data, consistency and accuracy and relevance? So kung halimbawa may kailangan kang sa business mo, kailangan mo monthly nagpo-produce ka ng reports na ano ba yung matataas na sales dun sa products mo, no? So dapat from time to time nakukuha mo yung report na yon, na-analyze mo siya, no? So that you can also having a decision whether is there a product that you have to drop, di ba? Or pwede mo nang i-stop yung pagsusupply, no? And then this should be integrated, no, with other data or information. Ibig sabihin, um, there's a lot, meron mga comparison na or meron siyang connected. Dapat itong data nito connected dito and then ito yung result. Something like that. No? And it should be consistency and accuracy. Ibig sabihin, dapat accurate yung data mo. Hindi siya, dapat kung ano yung mga data na kailangan mo, dapat accurate siya dun sa goal mo, no? Ibig sabihin hindi siya dapat gulo-gulo, no? Hindi siya dapat pamali-mali yung mga data na nakukuha mo. And relevance, yung um, dapat relevant yung mga information na meron ka, right? And then continuation of information, user interface must be flexible and easy to use, like a Facebook, no? That's what you call the user interface. It is a friendly, user friendly, no? And the graphical user interface are the GUIs. Right? And ultimate goal of our information system is to generate business intelligence. So, tulad niya, no? Tulad ng what I mentioned earlier, dun sa pag-analyze nung data mo or yung monthly sales mo. So dapat um, for you to decide ano ba yung mga pwede mong ituloy or baka meron ka ng kailangan i-stop and mag-focus ka na lang sa ganitong product, the business intelligence will be the one to give you. No, you're going to analyze, pag-iisip. Ito yung data mo, ito yung information, you're going to check, no, tama ba yung mga data mo? And then based on the data that you have, ito yung mga reports that ito yung reports na kailangan pag-isipan, pag-aralan, pero there's no decision making there, no? Kasi you will be the one to decide. Okay? But the business intelligence will give you the information that you have needed. Okay? All right. So, um, example of information system, no? Merong isang university or state university na that's what with the example number 1. The store of the students data in the database. And that database can also built-in query capability. Ibig sabihin, pwede ka mag-query na, oh, ang kailangan kong uh, for today, for 1 week information, for 1 week sales, kailangan kong ano-ano ba yung mga product na nabenta ko o nabenta ng store na to. No, pwede mong i-ano yun, pwede mong i-code lang yon, then o pwede yung piliin, ito yung mga query mo, ito yung gusto mo lumabas dun sa report mo. No, ayun daw yung sample ng information system ng isang state university. And si Teletech naman, example number 2, is an international textile company. No? Database is stored data on products, suppliers, sales, personnel costs. And there is a process components, forecasting models. So for example nito, um, gusto mo ma-forecast ilan ba yung possible na maging sales mo for these products, no? And ilang personnel ba yung kaya mong yung kailangan mo para ma-achieve itong goal mo na to. And magkano yung kailangan mong cost. So ito yung mga sample of information system. All right? So I think that would be all for this topic, and maybe we'll going to discuss more topics on the next meeting. All right? Thank you so much, guys, and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.